This is a viewer submitted deck list, like most of the things we play here. So this is the Mardu Pyromancer list that one of our viewers sent in, along with some dollary dues. Oh, nobody wants to play Magic with me. Nobody reads the fucking stream area info, Steam Flogger Boss. They literally have to click past it when they get to the stream. And I'm sure there's plenty of people that clicked past it and didn't realize it, but that's life. The people that didn't see it when they clicked in aren't going to look at the stream info. Sounds good, wannabe Beetle? Your chat rules are like my game's EU. That's exactly what they are. I'm assuming my chat rules are bigger than a thing that says don't be a dick, and so people just click past it. They do amount to don't be a dick and you're required to explain yourself. And because I know people are bad at knowing what explaining yourself means, I have examples in the stream rules of what I expect when I mean when I say explain yourself. I'm not blocking. Man, that's weird. After yesterday's leagues, blowing through that first league in an hour feels strange. And all these 2-hour leagues yesterday. Pretty sure we want to play the Inquisition on one here. Clear removal for the Pyromancer to stick. Or potentially take their 1-drop away. Just take the Land War Elves here, and then we can go Pyromancer on 2 into Vulture Dork on 3. Push is a good draw too. Yep. Dr. Peasy into double spot removal is going to be very, very good here. Why do I have to shock myself next turn? Need to play JEC and Modern thanks to you and how much fun it looks. I wanted to know, have you thought about Horizon Canopy over Gemstone Mine? No, you need blue mana. You need blue mana. Gemstone Mine is there for fixing. Gemstone Mine is there because it makes all 5 colors of mana. Gemstone Mine is very important. Am I supposed to just aggressively fire off this Faithless Looting just to like make my way towards this Bedlam Reveler? Because I really don't want to discard anything in my hand. I think I'm going to wait a turn on this. I also don't think I want to burn a bolt here, so I'm just going to pass. Yeah, the Modern Belcher deck is sweet. I really need to figure out how to get my custom bit badges into what's it called? It annoys me that they're not there. No, I have a graphics guy that did them. So like I want to kill this thing, but at the same time like I need this bolt to like kill other things. That's why you have abundant growth. Abundant growth is your friend. Was that a good draw? What do we think about that one? Gosh, I think I just want to... I think with that draw, I just do this. and just like smash them. They grabbed a Dwynen's Elite and an Azuri with the Stampede. No, I know 4 of the cards in their hand, so I don't think I have anything that's really worth discarding to escalate. Maybe that was a little aggressive. Save Overgrown Tomb, Azuri, 3 cards I don't know. Yeah, we've played Pauper on stream once or twice before. It's not particularly popular, so we don't stream it currently. Every time we've streamed it in the past, the numbers have been really mediocre. Yeah, I think looting Mill 2 hold up Terminate seems good. Wonder if we're going to see Azuri here or not. They might not play. If they don't play the Azuri here, I'm probably still terminating just so I can slam this Bedlam next turn. I think I'm still slamming the Bedlam here. I mean, we do just need to kill them at some point. Like, between their collected companies and their Lead the Stampedes, they have a lot going on. Pretty sure we're just supposed to Bedlam here. Those are good hits. Kind of catch them with their hand in the cookie jar for not. I'm gonna wait one more turn before I smash, I think. I wrote a thing. That says my thoughts on Arena. I'm gonna shock this and cast this Bedlam. Gonna do this. They want to eat one of my 1/1s. I'm fine with that. Let's just kill them dead. Taking some of their elves off the table is nice too, because it makes their shamans worse potentially. Is this an Ensnaring Bridge matchup? I feel like it's not, right? Because like I feel like I probably have a hard time getting my hand completely empty. I'm also not really in love with Blood Moon. And Thoughtseize is also a little bit medium, so I kind of want some cards to bring in. It doesn't really shut off Azuri because they just pump with Azuri after swinging. Yeah, I guess I can get my hand pretty empty. Let's do that. I think I'll leave a couple of Blood Moons in, just because like cutting them off of black is relevant. Yeah, the way this sideboard's built, I definitely don't have anything else to be doing. They mulled to 6. I'm gonna keep this if they mulled to 6. Maybe I should have the 3rd moon over this Liliana the Veil. This is a good draw. I should just play this Lily and plus at this point, right? Because their last card is Dwinnen's Elite, and I know that. So I'm basically getting to trade a card in my hand for Dwinnen's Elite, which seems good, like a good exchange for us. This Liliana is probably gonna eat shit here, but she took a traded a land for Dwinnen's Elite, which I think is fine. Hey, Falshar, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime support. I do appreciate that. Welcome. I have no idea. This is not my deck list. I did not build it. So card exclamation point card choice command is in full force here. You can find the Hardened Scales deck, just like all decks that we've played previously on my YouTube channel. Everything gets archived there. Thanks for the bits extras. And Falshar, thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime sub. Welcome. So cupcakes from Mardu, thank you extras. I think I just ditch. I'm just gonna ditch these two. Go fetch my planes here. Jam this bridge out. Locks them off of attacking with two of their things. And the other things don't attack into my elementals well. I think the Kolaghan's command's not very good. I think I'd rather just have more Faithless Lootings to cast so I can get to Bedlam Reveler faster. Yeah, Sanctuary seems very good here. Putting in a lot of work. Flash this back to start, I guess. Huh. I guess I just kill this Land War Elves because it's their third mana source. I guess that triggers Shaper Sanctuary, which kind of sucks. They want to trade here. I'm pretty happy to trade. Bedlam might give him a window to attack with more stuff next turn, but I think that's fine. How do I actually kill them through this bridge is the question. I don't actually have a sweeper. Lingering Souls. All right, yep. Got it. That makes perfect sense. Multiple Bootmancers. Yeah, we have a lot of lootings in our bin, so like we're gonna have a wait time to dig to souls. Like it's pretty, like we're through 22 cards in our deck and haven't found a lingering souls yet, right? So that's like kind of unfortunate. I didn't board in Hazoret. I don't think we're supposed to board that in against elves. We have 4 copies of lingering souls though, so that'll definitely do the trick here. Yeah, that's true too. Double pyro is like punching the clock and going to work here for sure. I assume these are just lands. They have a Coco. Okay. punished for how I tapped my lands. I guess I just want to pass the turn here, because if they hit an Archdruid or an Azuri, I just want to kill it. No, I cast a Pyromancer. I could have tapped the plains to cast the Pyromancer. Oh, look, a piece of candy. Found a piece of candy, chat. Found a piece of candy. The Banksy with the $100 donation. Make the change for a bird to the land, Big Daddy Hoagland. Sounds good. Looks like we're gonna play some Naya Tracker here in the league after this one. Thank you very much for the very generous support. We do need to kill them before they... And this is a reason to leave Blood Moon, and we do need to kill them at this point before they can... Oh, so they can eat 3 of these and then take 3. I think we need to kill them before they draw the elf that drains us, right? Did I miss one? I missed one. Talrand, thank you for the 6 months and welcome back. Half a year. Appreciate the continued support. Ooh. Ooh. Let's start by flashing this back and see what we get. I guess want to hold the Terminate up here. We need to play a Randy meme. You get another crappy deck in 2 weeks, Justin. In 2 weeks, you get another crappy deck. No, this is a meta deck, but can you comment on Terminates versus Dreadbores and when to do either? If you're expecting more, I think Jeskai control is a big reason to be playing Dreadbore right now. So if you're expecting a lot of Jeskai, explicitly Teferi the Planeswalker, or blue-white, that would be a reason to favor Dreadbore. So it depends on what threats you want to hedge against, by and large, I think. While waiting for the next round of pop, I'd just like to thank everyone for hanging out here today. My name's Jeff Hoagland. I stream full-time here on Twitch. I'm here 30-plus hours a week playing Magic. We play a ton of Modern. We play some Legacy. We play some Vintage. Also stream games like Hex and Hearthstone on occasion. If you're enjoying my stuff, please consider subscribing to my channel. My subscribers are quite literally the people that keep me employed. Subscriptions start at $4.99 a month, or if you're one of the many people out there who has Amazon Prime, if you link your Amazon account to your Twitch account, that gets you Twitch Prime for free. And Twitch Prime gives you a free channel subscription to a Twitch content creator of your choice every single month. It doesn't cost you anything extra. You can also support my stuff by checking out some of my wonderful sponsors. Cardsphere.com. Love to help you turn some of your cards into other cards or cash direct with other players. There's no haggling. They just take 1% fee off the top. Mac Weldon provides premium men's clothing. Using code Jeff Hoagland at bit.ly/HoagleClothes. You can save 20% on your first order there. Premium shirts, underwear, socks, shorts, all sorts of great stuff there. And of course, this stream wouldn't be possible without viewers like Anaronix, Justin, Nivik, and you. Thanks for hanging out, folks. If you are new, please make sure you follow the stream at the very least. If you can't catch us live, check out my YouTube channel as well, youtube.com/Jeff Hoagland. All of my stuff gets archived there, and I break it up by deck and by matchup, so you can watch just the stuff that you care about. In your opinion, what are the pros and cons of this deck over the green-black deck? I think this deck is a lot less aggressive. Is a lot less aggressive than what green-black is on average. Like, Tarmogoyf, especially, and even Tireless Tracker to a degree, tends to apply a lot more pressure to the opponent than what this deck does on average, I think. So this deck is better at grinding and drawing cards, thanks to Faithless Looting and Bedlam Reveler, but I think black-green is better at closing games. Captain Command, I have 2 different ad pages. That's one of the biggest things that still gets me about Windows. I don't understand why it's 2018 and it has to install updates and then it has to shut down and install updates and then it has to start up and configure updates. Like, what the fuck, operating system? Maybe that was okay 2 decades ago, but like, what's the deal? What's the deal with Windows updates? Pretty easy mulligan here. No looting, makes it a redraw. Rollins with the $3.50 donation. ISSA, the goddamn Loch Ness. I don't know what that means. It's the Loch Ness monster, I think, maybe. Tree Fitty. Is it a meme? Is Tree Fitty and the Loch Ness monster a meme? Am I out of touch? No, it's the kids who are wrong. Alright, I'm just going to play a tap land here. I think the way my hand is set up, I want a looting post Pyromancer. Teleria West on 1, could be a couple different things. Could be blue-red prison, could be Amulet Titan, could be mono blue as foretold. I mean, this deck doesn't really get free wins either. I guess sometimes you get Blood Moon wins, but I feel like those are pretty few and far between in Modern right now. Condescend. Okay. I just have no idea what they're doing. Having system updates that are configured and installed in a reasonable manner is one of the many upsides to using Linux as opposed to Windows. Yeah, it could be Tron. They do play Teleria West on occasion, right? Tron is definitely the only modern staple deck that that plays Condescend. I think your word is missing a letter there. Did you mean to say artists? Is that what you meant? By artists for artists? Or did you mean to be really rude and say autistics? What was the intention there? I feel like I'm just going to remove you because I feel like that was probably intended to say autistics. And that's really fucking rude. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they were going for the rude. I think Tracker is the best green creature printed in the last decade. I think you should play 4 of them in your Jund deck. I think you can probably still play some Blood Braids, but I think 4 Trackers is probably a good place to start. I was pretty happy with the 4 Tracker 2 Blood Braid Elf list that we played previously. Thoughtseize and Inquisition seem pretty good. I think I'm just going to bin these 2 and fire off some discard spells here. Just because it's blue. Thank you, Captain Command, for the bits. Spell Burst. Do I just take the Solemn here with my Thoughtseize? I think I just take the Solemn with the Thoughtseize. Just because, like, it's what they can cast. And they're not pressuring me, so I'm going to Fetch Shock here. Band friends, yep, 10 out of 10. I guess if I would have shocked that, I could have cast Lingering Souls this... Oh, I just assumed this was going to cost me 2. I didn't actually count. I can't play Pyromancer now if I draw it, though. Alright, well, the next one's going to be 2. Hopefully, we could just kill them here before they get going. We really want to find a Kolaghan's command at this point, so we can shatter this Oblivion Stone before it does anything. Well, that's not even that good here, right? Because, like, any 5th land lets them crack this anyways. I'm gonna bin these, and I'm gonna slam this other Bedlam Reveler, looking for a Kolaghan's command. Rollins with the $1.22 donation. My bank account has 22 cents, and it's really bothering me, so buy a Pop-Tart or something. Yeah, chat, Deathrite Shaman is a blue-black creature. It's not a green creature. It's a good line from the opponent. They effectively killed my Bedlam Reveler that was in play. You have Steel Hellkite and Mindslaver. I think I'm actually going to flashback Faithless Looting here, so I don't end up down a card. Yeah, I'm pretty confident saying Tracker is better than Scavenging Ooze at this point. We're looking for them to, like, keep bricking on lands here. Moran Rabner, I'm doing well. We had a pretty medium league with Mardu Reanimator, but we're 1-0 in this league so far with Mardu Pyromancer. Yeah, part of the reason why Deathrite Shaman is so good is because he's the Grixis Mana Dork. Yep. Because fuck the color pie. Alright, well, they hit the land here, which is a little bit sad. The Blood Moon doesn't do anything, Terran Terror. Playing the Blood Moon just gets it swept away by the Oblivion Stone there. So there's really not a strong reason to do that. I'm going to discard these two, I think, here. And I'm going to play this Brutality to drain them, hoping that a 5/5 is enough damage for my opponent to want to crack this. That way I can play this other Bedlam Reveler post-combat. Maybe. I'm going to see a lot of cards here, so there's a good chance I find another Blood Moon. Sweet. Alright, so that happens. I get to play this. Crack it. Oh crap, do I have a red source to get with this? I do. Whew. God bless you, second basic mountain. So they have Mindslaver, Steel Hellkite in hand. And we've got 2 Faithless Lootings in our bin still and plenty of mana in play. This deck sees a lot of cards when it gets going. It's pretty impressive, really. No, a 3-2 for 3 is not good against really aggressive formats. But, like, the green-black deck in general tends to be very good against aggressive formats. So, like, having one card that allows you to grind in your deck that's otherwise good against aggressive things is fine. What's the price for Blue Tron? Blue Tron's probably a bigger donation than what I normally expect. Every time we've played Blue Tron, it's just been really fucking terrible. And I'm sure now that I've said that, we're gonna get dumpstered by it here, and someone's gonna be like, Hoogland called it bad and it killed him. But, like, it's been really bad every time we've played against it. Alright. Terminate's a good draw here because it kills the Steel Hellkite. I'm gonna bolt this, I'm gonna cast these Lingering Souls, and then we're gonna smack them. If they draw their last Tron piece, they get to Mindslave for us, but they're dead. They're almost dead next turn, right? Alright, so let's steal Hellkite mana. How many K commands are in this deck, too? Yep. So, if I loot into a bolt, this will be 5, 6, 7, so bolt is lethal. Do I have bolts left in my deck still? Do I have bolts left in my deck? I've played 1, 2, 3 lightning bolts. I think it's probably worth it to try and loot into my third bolt for lethal here, right? It's also worth noting that, like, playing out the looting there is good, because if my opponent rips their Tron piece and Mindslavers us, not having a looting in my bin to let them discard whatever they want is ideal. It's actually funny that Bedlam Reveler lines up really well against, Ugin, right? Because they can't downtick on him. Alright, so this is definitely a Kambal Rabblemaster matchup. Fatal Push is pretty bad here. I actually think Blood Moon's pretty mediocre. I'm gonna trim at least one. When your opponent's deck is tier 7, you can afford to. How much would it be to donate to get Matt to sit there while you Blue Tron? Matt's price is probably higher than mine. He really hates terrible decks. Yeah, Brutality's not, I was just about to say, Brutality's not very good, right? Like, poking through their counter spells is fine, but, like, I have 7 1-mana discard. Can I trim a Terminate if I'm bringing in Wear Tears? Trimming Bolt seems fine, too. Bolt seems fine. Let's do this. Let's do this. I will say I do like the Ensnaring Bridges and the Kambals in the board of this configuration I really like. I think both of those cards are very well positioned. Pretty easy mulligan here. This hand's not good, but I think it's a keep. I'm going to keep that. They'll probably have 2 targets for us. Awesome Iron. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with them. The crowns are really awesome. I'm excited for my buddy to get me the rest of those today. So I'm going to take their Thirst here. I'll probably take Treasure Mage next turn. This let's see if they assemble Tron or get a blue source. They might just get a blue source here. Nope, they're assembling Tron. Okay. Yeah, I need to look at Streamlabs. I'm not sure if I have to manually upload them there if they don't have the integration. pretty sure it's just Treasure Mage. Oh, I guess Fabricate gets them anything. They're very similar cards, right? So we're going to destroy one of my lands here. Better go get Goblin Rabblemaster. Alright, so they have Fabricate, Power Plant, and then one card I don't know. Because you know why. Thanks for the land D-bid, Zach. That's actually exactly the droid we're looking for, right? Maybe I'm supposed to bin Kambal there. I don't know. Some soup later seems fine. I assume... Weird, they're not ghost quartering themselves to get an island and then fabricating? Maybe they just don't feel like they're under enough pressure. Yeah, a bunch of wise folks in chat. Cue the spine! Cue the spine! For those that aren't familiar with all the text on modern staple Spine of Isha, when this dies, it goes back to their hand. So we very much should not kill the spine. Killing the spine would in fact be very bad. It's not something we are interested in doing. Oh, did I not board in Hazoret? I didn't board in Hazoret. Should Hazoret be in my deck? Maybe Hazoret should be in my deck right now. Of all the 7 mana cards that they could cast, that one was certainly the most beatable. I'm assuming this is going to get something that we can't beat. There's a giant Goblin Rebel. Oh no! Oh no! I'm playing this out here because I need to just, like, have the best chance to find some lands. Because they're about to Sundering Titan us. I would practice more. I honestly don't know, J-Money. I probably wouldn't play either of those decks that GP Vegas. I would sleeve up Jeskai Ascendancy or Grishelbrand or Storm or something degenerate. Or Humans or Hollowed One. I personally am not a fan of playing fair interactive decks in large tournaments. I'd rather play a high power, higher variance deck. Yeah, so Sundering Titan's gonna kill this, 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 and this. Oh, this kills things again when it leaves play too, right? No, I would not recommend playing a control deck is like doing the inverse of what I just said. I just suggested killing your opponent with a degenerate combo. Playing a control deck is like the inverse of killing your opponent with a degenerate combo. The older I get, the less I want to grind out incidental value, and I just want to kill my opponent. Hey, Burgle, I found a use for Goblin Rabblemaster. We can discard him to Faithless Looting. Although I kind of want this Blackcleave Cliffs. Let's do that. Let's flashback this. And this game that we're playing right now kind of exemplifies like why Blue Tron is bad Tron. They've done their thing, right? Like they've assembled Tron, they've put giant, terrible, scary monsters into play, but for some reason the game hasn't ended. Like when you're playing green Tron, a good Tron deck, by the time you've cast 3 giant colorless things, you don't even usually get to cast 3 giant colorless things because your opponent concedes to the first or the second one most games. Like, let damage happen, bolt your thing. All right. I'm sure somebody out there will tell me that there's some fringe matchup that Blue Tron dunks that Green Tron is bad against. All right, the fourth scare. This has to be the concession thing, right? This has to be the thing that we finally can't beat. Another Sundering Titan. That's probably good enough, right? That's probably good enough. Maybe we'll draw another Bedlam Reveler and it won't be good enough. Alright, that's good enough. Let's try again here on the play. Say playing a deck that you have more experience with would be better than playing a deck you don't understand that is degenerate. I typically play control and agree with your opinion that it is in a tough place right now. I don't think control, I like that you threw the right now on there. I don't think control's ever not been in a tough place in Modern. I think Magic in general, like card games reward you for playing strategies that are proactive. Like that's just like the truth of how these games work. Like you're almost always better off being proactive than reactive. I mean, we're definitely discarding that one. I mean, the good news here is if we've run off land, we're probably going to run them over. What you got over there, opponent? What you got? go. That's so fucking rude. They drew the Tron piece and then they played the Tron piece that we didn't know about to let us know that they have it. All right, I mean, that takes Mindslaver, right? Sundering Titan me, baby. I don't know that we're gonna beat this. What? Yes. You have Sundering Titan. Yep. You had. I'm sure there was a 6 mana plus card in your deck that was unbeatable for me, but Sundering Titan not on that list. Not on the list of unbeatables. That's. I'm just gonna double check these lands here real quick. Yep. Sure. Just making sure. Land! Land! Yes! Yes! Alrighty! Destroy that one, shock that one. Let's go! Let's go. I'm sure they're about to top deck us again here, but I would like the record to reflect that on a mulligan to 5, we're giving it the college best here. We're giving it, having a real, they even played the island, so when I killed their Sundering Titan, they had to destroy their own land. Oh, mono blue Tron players. Oh, mono blue Tron players. Please be dead. 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 We're about to get fucking Cyclonic Rifted and I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream, chat. I'm gonna scream. Don't do it to me. Just concede. Take lethal. Take lethal. God bless us, everyone. Whew. Whew. Alrighty. Well, all right, we did it. I guess. I suppose. I'm gonna call that a victory. A success. Was that? I don't know how I'm supposed to feel. My emotions are all a jumble. The emotions are all a jumble. Excellent Hearthstone hand. Very medium magic hand. We're gonna mulligan. Attempt to find some lands. Seems very good. Discard spell on 1. Yeah, that's great actually, right? So you have to go discard spell on 1, Pyromancer on 2, cast souls on 3. The saddest card is a blue one, Captain Command. Thank you very much. I'm assuming band friends as always. Looks like blue-white control. I take the D-Sphere here, right? Pretty sure it's the D-Sphere there. Because I assume they're gonna, like, snap the seas this turn. Man, I don't know why Moto is slowing down so quickly today. It's usually pretty slow, but usually it takes a little while to get this slow. Yep. Pretty sure I just want to do this and not Liliana because I want to go wide here to pressure the Gideon. June 18th, the world shall know the might of the great nation of Hoaglandia. Until then, your life, that day your life shall change forever. All right, we cranked it up. Oh, I can't Lily anyways. Yeah, I didn't Lily because I can't. That one. That's fair, Bagaboosh. I don't know. I'm already at 15 here. So, like, I kind of need to preserve my health total, especially with the looking at the face of the Gideon. Did they hit a Wrath here? They have timely reinforcements, maybe? I'm gonna be really tilted when we get Settle the Wreckage tier, but I think I'm just supposed to smash into the Gideon here. And just in case they have a path, I'm attacking everything into here. Yep. This is why I flash back the souls pre-combat. Because if I was losing the Pyromancer, I wanted to make sure I got a token out of it. This build has a lot of basics in it, which I really like. I really like the number of basics in this deck. I'm gonna attack with everything here, just in case they have Blessed Alliance. See if they have a Cryptic here. Smells like it. Yep. Have fun. Magic's a game that you should be playing to have fun. Don't be nervous. It's just a hobby. It doesn't matter. The ultimate, you should look at doing well in a Magic tournament as a potential upside, not as the goal. Because if doing well in a Magic tournament is your goal, you're going to be very disappointed with yourself. Whereas if you're looking at it as this is a fun trip and I'm going to enjoy myself, it's very difficult to have too terrible of expectations. All right, so I'm just gonna smash all of these into, I'm gonna smash all the spirits into Gideon, and I'm gonna smash the elemental into my opponent. Amulet Titan. I like combo decks. The world gets a little bit better whenever Blue Trod loses a match. Props to you, thanks, Ginger Chief. I feel like if they had a sweeper, they would have burned it already. So I'm just going to go ahead and go deep here and try and kill them, I think. No blocks here. Guess we're a little low. Maybe I should Fatal Push one of those. Snap, settle me, baby. 0. 0 fear. Go. I'm gonna leave the last 2 tokens in my bin here. I'm gonna push one of these this turn. I'm gonna Terminate, actually. Push is almost strictly better here. Push should kill everything Terminate kills, but it costs less mana. Oh, does it kill? Oh, you're right. 5 mana Gideon isn't indestructible, is he? Well, neither of them kill 3 mana Gideon. 3 mana Gideon's indestructible. Should have played that last turn. There was no reason to hold it. Now I'm down a land here. Jeff playing a tier deck. What's this madness? DJ Jedi Jeff, thanks for the 6-month resubscription. I do appreciate that. Welcome back. I guess if I would have played it last turn, they would have just done that. No, 5. Dad Chad, 5 mana Gideon is not indestructible. Jud's correct on that. It just prevents damage that would be dealt to it. Losing my planes kind of sucks. I'm gonna push this. And we'll play Blood Moon and Bedlam to kill the Gideon. What you got? Show me not Path to Exile. Spell Snare. Spell Snare. I grind you down and grind you down again. We're gonna grind you down. We grind you down and grind you down again. Do 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 do. Am I supposed to hit them here? I'm supposed to kill Gideon, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna kill Gideon. Not killing Gideon's gotta be wrong. Yeah, they have no cards. They can't kill me with Colonnade at this point. That bolt would have been very lethal. Try and get a 4 damage bolt in here. I like that this build of Mardu on top of 4 bolts has 3 brutality in the main. Just like lots of extra reach. Well, I had the Terminate to kill them the following turn. Discard spell. All right, so I'm only gonna attack with these 2. All right, I'm gonna hold Dr. Peasy back here because I would like to not get verted out. What's your opinion on Brutality over Helix for reach? I think Brutality is one of the best cards in Modern because it's super flexible. I think Helix is really narrow. So we have bolts and brutalities that are lethal right now. You don't want to play Path to Exile in your Blood Moon deck, is the reason. And like Fatal Push and Terminate cover enough of it. Also, if you look at this deck, I know this deck is called Mardu Pyromancer, but this deck in reality is red, black, small, white splash Pyromancer. Like, this deck functions without white mana in a large number of its games. It's red Oreo Pyromancer. I wonder what they have here. I wonder if they have a Snapcaster. And they're like debating Snap Settle versus Snap Verdict. Yeah, I think they're in the tank there over Snap Settle versus Snap Verdict. I like Snap Verdict here. Snap Verdict is more conservative. Snap Timely. Huh. That's interesting. Okay. Sure. I think I just go like Pyromancer, Terminate, Smash here now. We're not dead on board, even if they remove both my things here. Just like get in my damage. Yeah, they're playing around Brutality and Bolt. I like that line out of the opponent, I think. I don't know. They need a sweeper. If they have another sweeper in their hand, then that line is excellent. But like, if they don't have a sweeper here, they're kind of up a creek without a paddle at this point. Even spot removal isn't really enough to get them out of this. They need another Snapcaster Mage or a Wrath of God. Or Terminus or something. Yeah, they need a way to clean the board up. Alright, so this means we're getting swept. Alright. Wait. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. They have Cryptic Command. Cryptic Command is lethal here. Fatal push. Fatal push. I have this Bedlam. I just want to not die by mistake here. Like, I think with this, like, having this other Bedlam in my hand, I should just kill their Gideon so I don't die by accident. Like, I still have lethal on board here. Is this the sweeper? This feels like a sweeper. Okay. Yeah. Good. I feel like I've played this game pretty well so far. It's been a lot of trades. It's been a good game. A lot of back and forth. Fuck. Do they have a logic out or something here? Yep. All right. Top of the decks. Let's go. We're going to decline to cast that one. Detention Sphere is lethal now at this point. There is not a looting in my discard pile to flashback. Otherwise, I would do that. I should Inquisition pre-Pyromancer here, right? Yeah! Easy clap. Look at that. Get him. Skill game. Good shit, good shit, good shit. Oh no, not a wall of omens. Oh no. Well, I couldn't cast the Thoughtseize because I don't have another black mana right now. Alright, we did our best. We did our best. I think we're out at Lingering Souls at this point, right? I've got one left. That is, that's lethal, actually. And tucks the Blood Moon and hits us with Colonnade. It was a tough game. A lot of back and forth there. This is definitely a matchup for all of these. I don't think I want to cut all of the Blood Moons, but cutting some of them is definitely fine. Some Lightning Bolts, some Brutalities probably come out here. It's probably like 1-1. Yeah, I'm not sure Hazoret's good enough. Do we think? Put my democracy towards Sultai Tez. Namichel, thank you for the tier 3 resub. I appreciate that huge level of support. Welcome back. I think I kind of like this. I could maybe see the argument for trimming a Bolt or a Brutality for Hazoret. Yeah, that's probably right. Yeah, I don't... And the Bolts kill their Planeswalkers is the thing. The Bolts kill their Planeswalkers. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna sit down for a bit. I'm gonna buckle up for a slog here. Ugh. I mean, they don't have to have Path or Settle. They could also have Gideon Plus. Seems great. Seems like really good, right? It's a little awkward that we have 2 basics in the opener against a deck that has Path and Field of Ruin, but the actual spells in this hand are quite good. Well, that one's gonna go away. Definitely not beating a Rest in Peace here. We know they have Celestial Purge here, but I think I just want to use my mana efficiently every turn. I think I want to just Looting plus Lingering Souls next turn. Although getting max value out of the Lingering Souls is probably valuable. Yeah, I'm actually going to do that, actually. Just get max value out of the Lingering Souls. What's going on, Freaky Kiki? Hey, Bost23, thank you very much for the brand new Twitch Prime support. I know there's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff on Twitch. I do appreciate you supporting my stuff this month. Hey, Chroma Solo, thank you, Chroma Solo, thank you for the Twitch Prime support as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I've never seen a Mardu Hollow 1 deck list, so I don't have an opinion on that. Is it Search and not D-Sphere? I kind of want to just take the D-Sphere. Like, if they're sitting there activating the Search, do I just, do I cast Faithless Looting as a mill 2 here? I kind of want to cast Faithless Looting as a mill 2 here. Unfortunate we didn't hit any spells in there. Okay. I do not look at deck lists midstream. There's just too much going on. So I actually can't cast Bedlam this turn, even after that aggressive looting last turn. I guess I just loot again here. Thoughtseize is pretty good. I guess the Blood Moon's kind of appealing too, though, because they have the search on board. I think I'm supposed to take the settle here, right? They can, like, snap settle, but they can't do that for 2 turns. If I take the settle, they're going to get to flip the search, then they can snap settle anyway. So, yeah, it's just the Snapcaster. Just the Snapcaster. I would assume... I'm told from people that play this deck that this deck's Tron matchup is really bad regardless. So, like, just giving up your bad matchup in Modern seems like a good line. Yeah, I think I'm kind of okay with attacking into a settle here. I'm gonna attack with 3 of them. I think they probably settle 3 here. I realized I don't get my money's worth out of my Hulu account, so I put the money to good use. Thanks for making consistently great content. Thank you for the tier 2 resub, Osaru. I really appreciate that. Welcome back. Tier 2 subs get to bump a deck list of their choice in the queue. So if there is a particular deck in the queue that you'd like to see a little bit sooner, drop me a private message and let me know what you would like to bump up by 10 points for the tier 2 sub. This build has a lot of basics in it. I like that about it a lot. Look at how great this Rabblemaster is against these 0-4s. Who's excited? Alright, I get to activate Azcanta here, which is terrifying. But that's what it is. I assume Rabblemaster's gonna go away here. Azcanta is very, very good. It buries you very quickly. Yep. There's the reason we didn't flash back that other soul that's in the bin. Casting this one out of my hand in case they try and cut us off white mana. Just like get those out of the way first. I think I'm waiting to flash back the other one. I think Sultai decks in Modern by and large are pretty clunky and terrible. Not having efficient reach is bad. I feel like the blue cards, in my experience, the blue cards just don't add enough to Sultai decks that they're not really worth playing. Like, they're just worse than playing green-black in my experience. Yeah, you just died a Blood Moon and stuff. Yeah, I should probably save some lands for looting. I guess I don't really need any more at this point. That's a good draw. Means when they block with this Colonnade, we get to kill it. Or we have a little bit of reach for when they don't block with the Colonnade. Maybe I should have flashed back some souls last turn. It's very possible. I don't think I'm supposed to flashback both here. I think we can maybe play around a sweeper, but we'll see. Yeah. Probably dead either way. We've played some Soul type variations on this stream before in the past, and like the blue cards that you end up playing that feel okay are like counter spells out of the sideboard, but even those are pretty awkward to hold up by and large. Azcanta just doing a great example of taking over the game here. Gosh, it is so funny how much better Azcanta and Teferi are than Jace the Mind Sculptor by and large. It was posted in an article I wrote on Gathering Magic a couple weeks back. Extreme Gamer to the 2-month subscription. Welcome back. I do appreciate it. While my opponent finishes butchering us here, I'm gonna mute myself and eat a candy bar. I'm not gonna bolt the Colonnade. They have another Colonnade. It doesn't really. I'm gonna win this game by burning them out. So let's hopefully draw our second bolt. Yeah, I think it's Pitch Cliffs, Inquisition. And then do I just Brutality with discard mode here? I think I Brutality with the discard mode here. It's possible I'm just supposed to go 5U2U Slam Bedlam. Just be like, these are my cards. Alright, they had a Cryptic Command. They have Snap Cryptic Command up. Yeah, we're super dead. Good games, opponent. just Skoos and take Skoos first and take Goyf second here, I think. Maybe I'm supposed to take Goyf first because I have Bolt and Brutality that can kill Skoos in case they drew a discard spell of their own. Bedlam's a great draw. The fact they have Ghost Quarter in their deck makes me think they're probably playing straight black-green. If you want some audio playing at all times, you can open a second tab in your browser and then open some music there. Computers are sweet. They can run multiple applications at the same time. I'm just gonna kill that with Brutality, I think, here. Can your phone not do two things at once? You should sell that phone and get a real phone. It's 2018. Your phone should be able to do two things at once as well. Here. Your iPhone. Can iPhones really not have two audio streams going on at the same time? Like, I try not to needlessly make fun of Apple, but like if that's actually the case, like that's absurd. Why do people give them money? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it, chat. Yeah, I'm sure when they do eventually add that, there's going to be some, oh my god, you can listen to two audio things at the same time on your iPhone now. It'll just be like some big. What kind of cell phone do I have? Is it a Sony something or other, I think? Sony Xperia X. That sounds right. I have an Xperia X. I think it's a Sony. I'm going to plus this and discard Pyromancer here, because I think there's a good chance they discard the Fatal Push, and this way I'm trading Pyromancer for Fatal Push, and I got a loyalty counter here. I mean, there's definitely something about brand recognition, right? Like that's a big part of what goes into Apple, is it has a lot of brand recognition. Yellow hat with the host. Welcome to folks coming over from Steve's channel, hanging out playing some Modern today. Believe it or not, my Sony cell phone is a hipster cell phone and runs Linux, so... And not that Android Java stuff, actual Linux. That's pretty good. So we get to Bolt, you cast this Bedlam, and then probably Liliana plus the last card out of their hand. I'm gonna bin this Brutality, I think, and play my land out here. God, we're just gonna bury them deep in the ground. Is Treasure Cruise attached to a 3/4 good magic card? Check yes or no. Alright, so this is definitely a Thoughtseize out matchup. Is this a bridge matchup? This is probably a bridge matchup, right? Full Metal promoting the cult in his resub message. Welcome back. Probably want Nihil Spellbomb because they showed me Delirium stuff. I think I'm just gonna cut all these Inquisitions. Just follow the Jund logic. The discard spells are less bad in this deck in these Jund mirrors because we do have Faithless Looting, but I think I want to hedge and trim them. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. Like I said, I could maybe see an argument for keeping some of these Inquisitions in my deck just because Faithless Looting makes them slightly less bad, but I feel like I have good enough cards to bring in here that I can just cut them all. This is probably a keep, right? Faithless Looting means the Bedlam Reveler will be turned on in like an okay amount of time. I'm like, one of the tough things, and this is one of the reasons why I really hate playing against discard spells in general, is that, like, you don't mulligan hands that are close against decks that are playing discard spells because they're just going to tear your hand apart. Second, Bedlam Reveler. I guess, actually, it depends on what this Faithless Looting draws here. Yeah, I think I might actually, yeah, I'm going to bin these. I could maybe get into trouble. Maybe I'm supposed to just play a tap land and wait on the Faithless Looting, because like if they have another Thoughtseize and get to take my other Bedlam Reveler now, I feel bad about discarding the second. Just Inquisition. That's good. I don't know, they already played one Thoughtseize, so like, I don't think it's that unreasonable. Just bin the Reveler. It's a little greedy, but that's like words to live by here, right? I'm gonna play this. I think I'm gonna flashback this one from my bin. That's probably wrong, because I just need to build up to the Reveler, right? The upside to playing the Foundry first is that the Foundry is going to cost me 2 health all the time to get a land into play untapped, whereas the fetch land potentially offers me 1 health for an untapped land. I don't do Sports Ball, really. I think I'm supposed to bin these two. This is going to suck if they have Tracker next turn, but I think I'm supposed to bin those. I want to keep the land because I want to cast this Bedlam Reveler. I only have 1, 2, 3 things in my bin. So like, if I just draw another land next turn, I can cast the Bedlam 2 turns from now, which is nice. I could see discarding both Pyromancers too. That could be an okay line as well. I don't know, forcing them to have removal here isn't the worst thing in the world either, though. Unless they have, like, Liliana the Last Hope, that would be pretty rancid for us. No Tracker here is A+. What is in their hand? They didn't kill this. They didn't have a Tracker. I think I'm just going to play this, attack for 2 and pass here. Yeah, they could have like big sweepers like Damnation or Languish. They could have kept like 2 discard spells and a bunch of lands in the play and then flooded out. Is definitely an option as well. I don't think I'm supposed to flashback looting because like there's a non-zero chance I could like draw nothing. It's a Nissa Vital Force or an Obnixilis. Okay. Yep. Fair. Deal. I feel like we're up tempo on that one, chat. Gaze of Ganon's great. I've actually played Gaze of Granite in my green black list. The last green black list I played had Gaze in it, and I was pretty happy with that. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. They have a Fatal Push doesn't do it here. I guess I'm supposed to flashback looting to start, right? I need to get this off the table real bad. Woof. I'm just going to flash back into their looting here. I don't want to play Pyromancer out because they have a lot of ways to kill Pyromancer. Even Jace's ingenuity attached to a 3/4 confirmed good and modern. It's not even just Treasure Cruise. 5 mana Bedlam Reveler. Yep, this is fine. This is reasonable. Well, I mean... I'm going to start with this looting and see where we go from there. Ugh. Let's take a peek at what they have going on up here. Okay. They've got an entire house of bricks. I actually can't attack with my Bedlam Reveler this turn because they have Hissing Quagmire up. So I don't want to trade this for Hissing Quagmire and give them a 2/2. What's going on, Anoronics? Oh, Anoronics. I don't know how long it takes for these to take effect. My buddy sent me the new crowns. I'm gonna upload yours right now. All right. Sorry. Back. Focus. You know what's hilarious about Mardu? I'm lifetime 60 and one. I think this is the style of deck where Kiki is very good. I think this is one of the few decks that Kiki is great against. You gotta get to that 1K bit badge, Justin, to turn it into a crown. You've got to circulate. You're special. We appreciate you. Am I supposed to play Dr. Peasy here? I'm definitely playing the bridge. The question is, am I supposed to play Dr. PZ? This costs 2, right? How does this still cost 5? Seriously? I just assumed that this was free at this point. Nope, yep, definitely still costs 5. That... Alright, well, I guess I'm flashing back a Faithless Looting. I don't really want to play the PZ, because I don't want them to kill it and get a thing. It's just weird that I'm through half my deck, and like, there's only 3 things in my bin. Nice Inquisition. Getcha. Getcha. Anoronics, post in chat again. I want to see if the badge updated. I don't know how long they take to actually go. I understand, opponent. I understand. All right. Well, we're 3-1. Heading on to the last match. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I do appreciate it. My name is Jeff Hogan. I'm a full-time streamer, memer, content producer here on Twitch. If you're enjoying my stuff, please consider subscribing to my channel. My subscribers are the people that keep me here day in and day out full-time like I do. You can also support myself by checking out some of my wonderful sponsors. MTGOtraders.com would love to buy and sell some Magic Online cards with you. And if you use code Hogan PayPal, check out them. You'll save 8% on your singles orders there. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. It's not updated yet. It probably takes a little bit to populate. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience. Using code Jeff12, you can save 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, binders, and bags with them. And of course, I would like to welcome everyone to Hoaglandia. Please talk to your friendly neighborhood moderator about receiving your complimentary timeout. This hand's a red source away from being great. Pretty sure it's mulligan though. I think I want a bolt here. I think my discard spells cover a combo deck and the bolt covers something like burn or another aggressive deck where I need to interact quickly. Yeah, I need to get them. The icons don't appear on the screen yet, or on the Streamlabs chat, but we will hopefully get that updated. Dredge. Dredge. We are very dead now. All right, well, not playing another discard spell into that. Not playing another discard spell into that. Yeah, the Blood Moon's decent. They don't have basic lands, right? Some of them do have basic forest on occasion, that is true. The problem is, like, We just don't have threats to beat the conflagrates that they have. Is the issue. I'm playing the Shriekhorn list. We have this one in the queue, actually. This list, like, 7-0'd a challenge, then, like, won the top 8 as well. It's, like, 10-0'd the tournament. This is a bridge matchup, probably, right? I'm pretty sure we just can't win this game. They've just got too much pressure going on. So we have 4 pieces of graveyard hate. I wish these were ley lines. I do wish these were ley lines. So probably pushes and discard spells out. Maybe the 1 mana discards are okay. Collective Brutality is pretty bad. Maybe Inquisition and Thoughtseize stay in. Because taking some of their stuff early is okay. Liliana the Veil is pretty terrible. Do I want chicken noodle soup? Is chicken noodle good here? I guess Hazoret wins through bridge. Seems okay. Not terrible. I run it like this and see how it goes. Yeah, Blood Moon cuts them off of Loam. It also cuts them off of just casting some of their stuff. Kambals, chicken noodle soup. You know, makes wonderful soup. Yeah, I agree. I'd assume that this matchup is tough without Leyline. Guaranteed 3rd land. Not a basic plains. Or a way to get... I'm going to bottom this. That might be greedy. Opponent went to 5. Yeah, it could be. It could be that because I have bridge, I just want to keep that. I don't know, I'm kind of a fan of leyline index like this. Like, when your deck has access to Faithless Looting to, like, discard cards that you're not interested in. I should have played this out here to fetch a white source. I should have played that out on 2 to fetch a white source because I'm taking a shock needlessly. I could have fetched this tapped at the end of their turn. So I could be 2 points of health higher right now. They must have... I bet they have... I bet they can kill this Ensnaring Bridge with their hand right now. It's the only reason to keep a, I did grab my golden pack before I logged in this morning, before I started streaming. If you're a Hearthstone player, make sure you log in today and get your free pack. I had to relog, Terran. It didn't actually show the pack in my inventory until I logged out and logged back in. So when I logged in, it popped up a thing and said, hey, you have a free pack for free pack day. But I didn't have a thing to open until I logged out and logged back in. Sure. Sure. I'm going to keep this hand. I think mulliganing aggressively when their deck could have discard spells anyways is a little bit bad. And like Inquisition on 1 is pretty okay. And we have Faithless Looting to hopefully propel us into. By that I meant the Surgical was our 8th card, so we're fine. Is it wrong to draw step Surgical the Cathartic Reunions here? It's not, right? I think that's the line. Your hand just like doesn't do anything for a while. I'm sure, like, they're gonna draw Faithless Looting for the turn and make me feel real dumb about doing this. They drew Narcomoeba. Good beat, good beat. Wow, they only had 3 of them in their deck, too. Alright, so how'd they sideboard? They have... Do they have 0 ways to take a bridge off the table right now? That's what I'm seeing here, right? They have zero ways to take a bridge off the table? Actual factual 0. They have two Thoughtseizes in their deck. No forest either. All right, so the goal is to get a bridge down and then surgical their conflags. So again, just like looking at my opponent's deck list there and kind of building a plan mentally on what I want to be working towards to allow us to win this game. So Lingering Souls is a fine bin here. This Kolaghan's Command doesn't really accomplish much. I'm going to bin that too. I'm going to play this out. I'm going to sit on the Faithless Looting for a turn, I think. I can actually Bedlam Reveler next turn, huh? Am I supposed to just do that? Am I supposed to just Bedlam Reveler next turn? Maybe I was supposed to Faithless Looting last turn. I guess I can peasy looting here. Yeah, I probably just want a peasy looting. Yeah, I'm just gonna peasy looting. Easy peasy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Oh, you know, 2 of their cards are Narcomoeba. Two mana Treasure Cruise, complimentary 3/4 attached. Yep. I don't know. We haven't strictly beaten Dredge, but we're definitely getting close here, right? We're 3-1 right now. If we win this game, we'll be 4-1. Well, the opponent's concession APM is on point. I So this is like the part of the league where I like give my specific feedback on a lot of different things. With established archetypes, I feel like it's a lot harder to get too specific because I feel like there's a lot of other people that put a lot of other good work into this archetype. So I'm going to comment on things that I definitely like about this list. I really like the Ensnaring Bridges and the Kambals on the side. I think both of these cards are just like reasonable Magic cards that are going to come in a variety of matchups that are going to buy you a lot of percentage points. I'm not sure that I like Hazoret and Rabblemaster. I think I agree with Burgle, who was mocking Rabblemaster earlier, that this card's kind of hot garbage in this deck. I think it's really kind of slow and clunky, and it's fragile, right? It's very, very fragile and dies to a lot of different removal spells in the format. I don't know. Hey, Red Mulligan, thank you very much for the bits. I appreciate that. Welcome. I don't know strictly what's better, but I'm just not a fan of this card in general, I don't think. Got my cheer cup dead. Let's reload that. See how it goes. Hey, Meek Rat BH, thanks for the brand new Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate that. Welcome. If you didn't catch all of that